Walter, you need a new toothbrush.
What? Why?
Your toothbrush barely has any bristles on it, and they are all flattened out.
There is nothing wrong with it.
We both got our toothbrushes at the same time, and mine still looks good. Yours looks like it was run over by a Mack truck.
That is because you bought me the cheap toothbrush.
I did not. They are the same. You just brush your teeth so aggressively all the time.
I do not.
You brush them so hard and so long that one day you will file every one of your teeth to a point.
Yeah, right.
Everyone will think that I married a vampire.
Oh, so funny. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Walter, and welcome to the Barbara and Walter show.
And I'm Barbara.
You can go ahead and sing the show beginning song.
Yeah, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time for the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show.
Welcome to the show.
Walter, did you take all of the empty bottles from the Bridge Club party to the bottle depot?
Yeah, and I will never do that again.
Why not? I thought that it was nice of you to volunteer to take all of those bottles.
I did not realize how much alcohol everyone drank.
Well, there are many peoples in your bridge club, and you said that the alcohol was free at the party.
Bah, there were so many drunk peoples. There was an old guy that I do not know that well, and he was laying on the floor. Some of us tried to pick him up, but he couldn't even stand. His legs were very wobbly. So we called the taxi, and we carried him to it, and then the taxi drove him home.
That is the right thing to do.
Yeah, that is what we thought. But then his wife phoned us at the party, and she asked, where is my husband's wheelchair?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I had 4 of those oversized giant plastic bags full of empty alcohol bottles to take to the bottle recycle place.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I had to carry them in all by myself. I will never do that again.
Why? Were they too heavy?
No, I won't do it again because of what happened when I was in there.
What happened?
I was standing there with all of the empty alcohol bottles next to me, and I was waiting in line, and there was a man in the line next to me, and he was standing there with his little punk kid.
Walter!
What? It's true. I'm standing there with all of the alcohol bottles, and the little punk kid yells very loudly, Daddy, look, that guy is an alcoholic.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Did you tell him and his father that the bottles were from a party?
I tried to, but I was in such shock that the words didn't come out properly.
What do you mean? What did you say?
Well, instead of saying that the bottles were from a party, I just said, "Shut up, you stupid punk!"
Oh, good move, Walter. The father probably thought you said that because you were drunk.
And then you won't believe who I saw at the bottle depot.
Who did you see?
Our doctor.
Dr. Nestor?
Yeah, Dr. Nestor. He came up to me and said, "Hi, Walter. It looks like you have been drinking a lot lately. You should maybe come in for a checkup soon."
Did you tell him to shut up?
No, I tried to tell him that the bottles were not mine. And then, you know who walked in?
Who?
Mr. Trotz.
Your best friend, Mr. Trotz?
Yeah, he sees me talking to the doctor, and he comes up and says, "Walter, it is good to see that you are finally getting all of those bottles that you drank out of your house."
Oh, that is funny.
No, it's not. Everyone in the place heard him. They all looked at me and thought that I am an alcoholic.
Did the doctor realize that Mr. Trotz was joking?
No, the doctor said, "Don't forget to make that appointment," and he walked away. Then Mr. Trotz started laughing so hard that he started crying.
Well, next time you should just return the empty alcohol bottles one bag at a time and do 3 or 4 trips to the bottle depot.
There will be no next time. That is the last time that I will offer to return the bottles after a big drinking party. It was embarrassing.
Well, maybe you will be happy to know that something embarrassing happened to me yesterday.
What? Did you fart in the library again?
What? That never happened. Stop making up stories. I was meeting Mrs. Schmelter for a coffee downtown yesterday, and she wanted to borrow a few of the movies that we have on DVD.
You didn't lend her the Dirty Harry movies, did you?
No, she didn't ask for any Dirty Harry movies.
Good.
She asked to borrow Titanic and a couple of other romance kind of movies.
If she wanted a romance movie, you could lend her our wedding video.
Yeah, right. So, I couldn't find a bag that I could put the movies in and give to Mrs. Schmelter. So I just took one of those black plastic bags that we use for our small garbage baskets.
Did you take the garbage out of the bag first?
Walter, I didn't take a bag out of a garbage basket. I took a clean new one.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm walking downtown and carrying the black plastic bag with the movies in it. And you'll never guess who I ran into.
Barbara Streisand.
What? No, not Barbara Streisand. It was Katie, the waitress from Ledwina's Diner.
Oh, did she say to say hi to me?
No, she didn't.
Oh, she was probably in a hurry.
No, we had a nice, relaxing conversation. Anyway, we're talking, and then Katie notices the black plastic bag. And she asks, "What do you have in the bag?" And I told her that I had some movies. And she said, "Oh, so you bought some sexy movies?"
What?
Yeah, and I said, "What do you mean, sexy movies?" And Katie said, "Well, you bought them at the Lover's Sex Store, didn't you?" And I said, "No, why would you say that?"
The Lover's Sex Store?
Yeah, and Katie said that at the Lover's Sex Store, when you buy something there, they always put what you bought in a black plastic bag. She said that everyone knows that when you see someone carrying something in a black plastic bag, that they probably bought something at the Lover's Sex Store.
So what did you buy at the Lover's Sex Store?
I didn't buy anything.
I have never heard of that black plastic bag and the sexy store.
Neither have I. I felt embarrassed to be in public walking around, and everyone who sees me carrying that bag thinks that I was in a sex store.
And did you give that bag to Mrs. Schmelter?
Oh, so I see Mrs. Schmelter at the coffee shop, and she looks at the black plastic bag that I am carrying, and she asks, "Barbara, did you buy something at the Lover's Sex Store?"
She knew about the black plastic bags?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Everybody knows about the black plastic bags, but we don't.
How does Mrs. Schmelter know about it? Does she go to the Lover's Sex Store, or does Mr. Schmelter?
No, she said that she just knows about the black plastic bags.
Well, maybe we should stop buying the black plastic garbage bags.
That is probably a good idea. Did we get any messages this week?
Yeah, we did.
www.barbaraandwalter.com.
The first message is from Blaine in Douglas, Georgia. Blaine says, "Dear Barbara and Walter, what sports or athletic activities did you play or participate in when you were kids?"
Oh, I used to be in gymnastics for many years.
Yeah, you showed me pictures of when you were young and on that balancing thing.
Yeah, the balance beam. I always had excellent balance.
You know who didn't have excellent balance? Crazy Zoomans.
Oh yeah, Zoomans. I remember when he got those stitches.
Yeah, he lost his balance on the up escalator at the shopping mall, and he fell down the stairs for 2 hours.
Yeah, that was not good. So what sports or athletic activities did you do, Walter?
I used to play a lot of soccer.
Oh, yeah. And didn't you say that you were a goalie?
Yeah, and that is why you married me.
Because you were a goalie?
Yeah, you noticed that I was a keeper.
Oh, very funny.
Thank you for the question, Blaine.
The next question is from Michelle in Mildenhall, England. Michelle asks, what is the strangest compliment you've ever gotten?
The strangest compliment? I will have to think about that one.
Oh, I remember the strangest compliment that you ever gave me, Walter. We were still dating, and you said that my lips reminded you of petals, but not flower petals, bicycle petals.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was very funny.
Oh, so funny.
Oh, do you remember the first time that I met your mother? Do you remember what she said to me?
No.
She said to me, you look like you would smell bad, but you don't.
Oh, yeah, that was so embarrassing.
I didn't know if that was a compliment or not. I look like I would smell bad? What the hell is that?
Well, maybe you were wearing dirty clothes or something.
I was wearing the tuxedo. We were going to a big dinner party.
And you smelled very good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question, Michelle in England.
Okay, you can go ahead and sing the show-ending song.
Yeah, sorry to leave, but this is the end of the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, your mother didn't like me very much.
That's not true. She liked you very much.
Yeah, right. One time she said to me, you are not very good looking, but you are photogenic. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, it was a joke, Walter.
Yeah, a very funny joke.
Well, you used to always make jokes about my mother having a mustache.
Yeah, but I never said it to her. She told me right to my face that I looked like I could smell and that I was not very good looking.
She was only kidding. Would you like something to eat?
And when she told me that I looked like I could smell, she had that look on her face like she was